Fusion fam, this podcast is scheduled for one take. We know from Houston, Texas, the new mouth of the South, Jeremy Brown, the vehement otaku Chad Forbes. Together, we are Fusion-Haa. Fusion fam, what is up?
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? You already know what it is, man. In your face was popping, baby.
Okay, so the guy who just talked, man, this guy's balling.
This is the man right here,
oh my God, hey.
Tell your names, bro. Give
oh my God,
bestow the title.
I'm so tired, and I'm going to explain why I'm so tired.
Bestow the...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, welcome to my life, you heard?
Yeah.
Welcome to my life, man.
Double watch done.
Put the watches up, bro. Don't try to hide them.
Yeah,
put the watches up, bro.
Double watch. The double watch done. The saucy and the drip. Look at the drip, though. Hold up. The drip.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Do you see All Might stomping out Superman as it's intended to be?
Look at this man.
Hey, yo, look, at the end of the day, man, we make controversial stuff, man. So we made some All Might stomping out Goku and stomping out Superman. You already know what it is, man.
Let's go.
This is a funny one. We didn't even introduce the man.
We didn't introduce ourselves, actually.
Yeah. Man, don't worry about that. They don't know who we are. You want to use your government name?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so this is In Your Face.
Yeah.
Mr. Doug, man. How you doing?
Man. Hey, pleasure to be here, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
No problem, man.
It's my honor to be here with these guys.
Fun,
man.
This is
our honor, man. It's supposed to be here in your room.
Right, okay.
So as y'all see, this isn't our usual place. Funko Mountain is not behind us right now, but that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, hey, man, listen, I'm honored to be here, man. These guys right here,
Oh,
I thought I got energy, man. They match my energy.
Man.
For real. Yeah, it's lit, man. Sound like an evil. Like, I hear these two little people. Listen, these guys are like the yin yang super villains. Okay, we got all the fro and no fro. What the hell is going on here, man?
Hey,
these super
this
villains.
is what happens when you train. You do 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 push-ups. This is what happens.
So that means you ain't do no sit-ups.
No
training.
Just push-ups.
They ain't doing no
shoes. Then look at myself go, I'm alright. And they do this.
I'm in between, man. I did a little bit of sit-ups. I did a little push-ups. You can see it's coming off. So yeah, I did a little something, man.
Bad. Hey, if y'all know by now, motherfuckers, this is Fusion-Haa.
This is Fusion-Haa. What's up?
Hey,
what I
let's go.
think, man, over here. Say it to us.
Yo, so In Your Face, man, we here at Galaxycon, man, and we was turned up all day. This is day 2 of Galaxycon, man, and we've been having a great time, man. It's been lit. It's been turned up. We done seen 100 Gokus. We done seen 200 Vegetas. We done seen everything under the sun. And
but we only saw one cell, though. We saw one cell.
He won. The guy who talked to he won. He won the whole thing, man. I told him, I said, yeah, you got money, bro.
You got the picture up. Y'all need to put the picture up.
Oh, for sure.
That dude was dope, man. As y'all can see, he has the piranha thing coming out his head and all that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that shit was off the chain, man.
Man, it was dope.
So, bro, how did y'all like the, Galaxycon? How did it go down? How you
interviewing us? That's awesome.
Galaxycon was pretty cool. We've been trying to come for a while, actually. We just been trying to come, but
really,
our work life just didn't really get us.
I've been waiting for 2 years to do Galaxycon, man, and I finally had enough inventory, had the go-how, had the willpower to come on out here, man. We drove 12 hours to get here, man.
Dang, 12 hours. 12 hours for what, though?
ATL.
That's a drive. ATL.
Nah.
Versus our 3.5. Shit.
Nah, it's still a drive, though. Shit.
Yeah, but it was a drive, Jack. Trust me.
Man.
Truck drivers can't drive that long.
Yeah, man. 3 hours is long, bro. I never did truck driving, but I used to do. I used to drive and deliver blood for Red Cross.
Really?
I was doing Lyft at the same time. The only downside was they would pay you to make the drive to deliver the blood to like Mississippi or Alabama from Atlanta.
Yeah.
But then you don't get paid to drive back.
Oh man,
that's
like owner operators go through that shit too.
Really?
Not yet. Like if you ain't bringing nothing back, you just driving for free.
Yeah, my mom always told me if I'm going somewhere, I better have a way back. I better be able to get back, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, man, it was hard, man. So I respect to all that. A lot of truck drivers don't get no love out here, bro. Real talk, man. Without the truck drivers, y'all be assed out, man. All your groceries, products, produce, all your products, everything. Y'all better show some motherfucking respect. Can we cuss on?
No, hey, I do it.
Look at this guy.
Show some motherfucking respect, man, when it comes to the trucking industry, man. Real shit, man, because a lot of people don't understand import-export. You feel me? And without that, man, y'all be fucked. Because y'all already seen what happened with COVID. It fucked up everything, man. So y'all better put some respect on their name.
My job. We used to have meetings at work and just looking at everything, just like, how are we gonna do this now?
I used to unbox trucks.
Oh
my God, bro. I used to work at Walmart and Target, man. I done worked 30 plus jobs, y'all, so forgive me, but I unbox trucks and everything, man. Yeah, bro.
So, you did all that. And look at us now. Look at us. Look at you.
No.
Watch on. Chain on.
I look at it like this. Look at us. We three black men coming together to make something dope. You feel me? So hey, I mean, we the cream of the crop anyway. But that's another story. But man, we here, man. We doing our thing, man.
You got the chain on.
Oh yeah.
You got the sauce.
Yeah. I'll put it to y'all like this.
All right.
The chain, the washer, jewelry ain't nothing compared to the artwork. This is price.
You
know what I'm saying? So all that stuff you can take away.
That, man, but
you can take away all that and still have the super drip, because at the end of the day, you can't have the earth without art in the middle. You feel me? We put everything together,
man.
Yeah, man. We put it together, man.
Dang, man.
So, man, my question is, what got you started doing this?
Because I have drawing or making clothes.
Well, you know what? Let's start with drawing. Because that's where it starts. Then. So, I draw stick figures. So like,
hey, me too.
So when did you first notice that you had this talent? Did someone notice it for you, or?
Well, I started drawing when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
I'm from the Geek, Gary, Indiana, stand up. But it was hereditary. So my grandfather was an artist, a dope artist. My father was an artist, super dope artist. You know, so when I was in school, I would get kicked out of class all the time for drawing too much instead of listening. Wow. I don't know if I had slight ADHD or what, because I did not like the normal way of getting lectures. Like, I love to read, do literature and things like that, but science, mathematics, social studies, I really just didn't care for. So I would always find myself, I think my earliest memory of drawing was I had a Casper the Friendly Ghost coloring book. And I literally took a piece of paper and I traced over all the entire coloring book, and then I would just start doodling on my own.
Wow.
And I just noticed it was hereditary, man. I just kept getting kicked out of class, and it was like I was a habitual, getting kicked out of class, man. Habitually, man, like all the time, man. But to this day, in my house, we have I have this storage area where I have drawings from when I was, man, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, still to this day. I mean, I got books, notebooks. So it was just hereditary, man. I've been doing it ever since, man. So yeah, habitual the line crosser when it comes to drawing in class. Kicked out, man. Straight word to my mama, she know what's up. She know.
Yeah,
that's baller, man.
Yeah, man.
So with that being said, okay, well, what made you go? I'm gonna put this on clothes and sell it.
Well, before
we got you to where we at now.
Well, okay, so before that, man. So this is how it went. When I was doing drawing, getting kicked out of class, all that.
Right.
Then after that, I seen the first thing that made me even want to do anything on apparel. Period. I don't know if y'all remember that movie Like Mike.
Yes.
Y'all seen that? Yeah. And he had the music video. We playing basketball.
Yeah.
They remixed Curtis Blow. That was Curtis Blow's song first.
Yeah. Oh boy,
Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri remixed that.
Okay.
So they did the Like Mike music video. Now, if you remember, in that music video, Bow Wow had on these Timberlands. And it had the word Bow Wow on them. It had the paw prints and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's so cool. Like, man, I was like, now that I look at them, they weren't as impressive as I thought they were, but I didn't know nothing about customizing that back then. Hey. So they were so fly to me. I was like, yo, that's so dope. He doing a Harlem Shake and all that, Bow Wow. Everybody thought Bow Wow was fly, bro. They play him now, but Bow Wow was the
respect
dude.
on Bow Wow, man.
Gotta put some respect on Bow Wow. Before Soulja Boy, it was Bow Wow, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, man, how do you go about doing that, right?
Right.
So I learned about using puffy paint and painting on clothes like T-shirts. And I was trying to do shoes from one of my homeboys, man. His name is Jamar. Shout out to my boy Jamar Smitty. And his father, rest in peace, he was an artist.
Okay.
And he would craft wood and he would paint, use his hands for everything, right? So he made me a Scooby-Doo hat out of puffy paint. So he had a red hat and he drew Scooby-Doo on it. So I had that hat. I don't know what happened to that hat, man, but I was like, yo, I can do this too. So I went to Walmart. Then my dad or my other mom, Fanny, shout out to Fanny, she took me to Walmart and I bought this puffy paint at Walmart. Okay. And I started painting on my shirts and stuff because I didn't have all the, like, I had some name brand stuff, but, you know, with the kids, they had to have all the Jordans. Yeah. I think, man, I don't know if Pelly Pell was in at the time. I don't know, but it's like early 2000s, man. Like,
it went back right there.
Yeah, you had to have, like, bro, you had to have, like, what's the monkey, Jabos and
baiting apes or something.
You had that baiting apes, you had all this, so, you know, I would want to make my own clothes because I want to feel cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, I want to have something different. I want to have something unique. So I started using the puffy paint to paint on clothes. This is way before I did any. This is like 2006, 2005, 2004. Wow. I was painting on clothes, bro, all the way until 2007, 8, 9, 10. It was a minute where I was just painting on. I had, bro, when I tell you my entire closet was just filled with heavy, and these shirts were heavy. Bro, I had so much paint on these shirts, bro. These shirts was like an extra 2-3 pounds.
Walking around like Piccolo and
I thought I was the shit. You couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had the Dickies, so I go to Walmart and buy a 2-piece of the Dickies. I buy like the gray Dickie fit. I buy the navy blue, and I just paint the whole thing. And I was walking out like, nigga, what? I was ooh, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. So. Yeah,
that's had a drip before the thing was a drip,
bro. But back then, man, I was selling. I was in the hood, man. In Naptown, man. So the first person that really gave me opportunity to really sell my clothes, his name was DJ Black, 34th Keystone, Gangsterville was called. He the DJ for 3-6 Mafia. And I worked in his store and stuff, and he had a CD shop in the hood. Yeah. So what I do was I was just selling the CDs, all the mixtapes that came out. I'm talking about Gucci when No Writing on the Wall came out. I'm talking about Shawty Low, rest in peace, when he was dropping records. Young Dro when he was popping. Young LA when he was popping. Like I was selling all the CDs and stuff, and the mixtapes for all the DJs in the city. Right. So I have my artwork and my T-shirts hanging up in the store. So different rappers, people came in, I hook them up and everything. And I'm just doing all types of R.I.P. this nigga, all this nigga, just nothing nigga shit. Like, bro, you know that's all people want, bro. Yo, Lil Ray, yo, shout out to so yo, I want all my hood niggas on here. It was crazy, bro. So you know that's all I was doing, man. I got so many pictures of me. I'm doing like bandanas, just nothing but gangster shit. Back then it was just nothing but gangster shit. Because that's all I was surrounded. It wasn't.
I mean, all gay.
Yeah. But I was always into anime. I was always into anime and video games, but I just always did it in the crib, and that's what kept me from getting into the streets. That's what kept me from selling dope, shooting and popping niggas, doing anything, because I have a lot of homeboys who do that shit, but that's what kept me from it, man. Like, trying to find a way with the artwork and having a passion for it. So, what you see right now, the digital stuff, it's kind of, it takes a long time to do, but it's also easy to compare to what I used to have to do. Okay. When you're using a paintbrush, and you have to literally make an entire coating of the shirt in white first, and then draw and outline everything on the shirt, and then paint it by hand. Shout out to David Steiner III. He was one of my mentors. He used to paint entire legs.
I was about to ask you how you learned that.
Well, so at first I was so I'm gonna put it to you like this. At first, when I was in school, and then maybe until I was about 22 or so, I would use the bottle itself. So you'll have a puffy paint bottle, and it had like a little pencil tip, and I would literally color in the whole. So say, imagine you're on the front of your shirt. I would color in all the hair just like that, like scribbling, like you would color in with a pencil. But I'm doing it with the puffy paint, and blow dry it and hit it with the blow dryer, or sometimes just let it sit overnight and then come back to it and do it. You're talking about all day, right? That's why the shirts are so heavy. Then there's this guy that I met, man, I'll never forget it. It made me humble as fuck, man. This dude name was David Steiner III. And I was walking in the mall and I had a couple of guys with me, right? So I'm thinking, I'm the shit, man. I got my own theme music walking through the mall. You ever see I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? Have you ever seen that?
It's been a while.
Bro, the dude that had the fish in the shoes. So he thought he was all dope and everybody's laughing. Well, this is what happened to me, man. So I had like a whole outfit on.
Word.
I had the shorts customized. I had the shirt customized. I had the hat customized. Right? So I painted everything. And there's a guy who walks in the mall and only his shorts are done. And his shorts look so professional, killed my whole outfit, bro.
Just shorts?
Just the shorts. Even my homeboy's like, yo, bro, you know I rock with you. But damn, nigga, that shit is lit. Now, let me say what most niggas do, right?
Right.
Fuck that nigga, man. Who fuck this nigga think he is?
Oh,
you know what I did?
Man.
You know what I did?
What?
Hey, man, how'd you do that? I wanna learn from you, man.
Like that.
Yeah,
I wanna get. Oh, damn, we made a sale.
Hey, right on time.
Hey, let's go. Ring the bell.
All right, let's go. So yeah. If y'all hear that ding, that's
money.
Shopify. No, but so I seen. Hey, message. But no, so yeah, so I seen him and I was like, hey man, I want to learn from you. Your short shitted on my whole outfit, bro. I ain't shit on this nigga. I ain't hate on him. I want to learn. I'm a student of the game. Game, respect, game. I want to be where you at.
Word.
And like real nigga shit, he ain't say, nah, fuck you, man. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. You got some people who will keep the game from you. They won't teach you shit. Yo, he took me under his wing, bro.
Word.
He's like, yo, holla at me, give me your number, blah, blah, blah. We linked up. He taught me what one of my teachers, shout out to Miss Deborah Weiss. Years ago when I was in school, I never wanted to do anything else but color pencil and use markers. Okay. And she told me to think outside the box. So when I met him, he's like, yo, bro, I see what you're doing. You got the talent, you have the dedication, but you need to use a paintbrush to smooth out your paint.
What? Wow.
So when I seen that and I watched him, he showed me, I just shut the fuck up and listen. Everything that I did prior to that, I didn't give a fuck about. I'm like, yo, I'm a student now. I don't know shit. I'm a noob. I'm a novice. Let me learn from this guy.
Use a blank canvas.
Man, and that is a hard thing, man. People, when they learn something, they think that it's good, they don't.
Yeah, you can't. If you think you know everything, man, you don't have a chance to grow because you're not looking at the fact. If you're perfect, then there's no room for improvement.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it, man.
Lesson for life, kids.
Hell yeah, man. Education is heavy with me, man. So, and I'll tell you what I have coming in the future later. But so it went from that years, man. I just kept on doing clothes and shit like that. We were just doing what we were doing. Right. And eventually, I got to the point where I had to leave Indiana, Naptown, because I wanted to get into hip hop. I was doing music. A lot of people don't know this, but I was just heavy into music, bro. I knew, Miss Mulatto. Yeah, I knew her before she was Mulatto. Wow, you know what I'm saying? We was on stage together rapping. Like I know a lot of people, so I got the pictures too. So y'all want to put receipts? I got that shit. Now, but shout out to Big Lotto. So I moved to Atlanta because I wanted a better opportunity. That Indiana. Right. This is before y'all social media shit. We ain't have all the iPhones and all that where you can just DM your latest celebrity and all that. Like they wasn't as tangible as they are now. Yeah. So I said, fuck it, I'm about to move to the ATL. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Got up and literally, so what I did was I worked a job at Walmart for like maybe 2 years. And the reason why I did that is because I knew if I work a job that has the ability for me to transfer to another job, I could transfer anywhere in the world and still have a job when I got there. So this is like about 22, almost 23. So I literally got on the list for it. I met this girl who wanted to move to Atlanta too, and she said she knew some people out there. Okay. So we were meeting up. We was cool. We were like smash buddies. Sorry, babe, but we were cool. But it wasn't an actual real relationship. No, we talk about everything. Yeah. It wasn't a real relationship. We were just kicking it, whatever. We were cool. She talked to whoever she wanted to. I do whatever I want. We were cool. I moved to Atlanta, dog. And literally within a month, I was asked out on my own with nothing, bro. Literally, I had a job, and I had to fight to even get my job because the job that I transferred to was nowhere near the apartment, and they had no buses.
My God,
bro! I'm giving y'all the story, right? So
go ahead, man, go ahead.
So then I found a different Walmart that was like maybe three. It was like 3 different connecting buses you have to take to get there. But we drove there, right? So I was like, so what I did was I had my Walmart shirt, my khakis, and I walked in, I walked all the way to the damn back. And they were like, yo, who are you? I'm like, hey, I'm y'all new hire. What's up? You know what I'm saying? They was like,
wait. What, you just hustle your ass in there?
I ain't never.
Yeah, no, seriously.
You got me a job, right?
Bro, I walked in, I was like, yo, this is my new, I transferred. They transferred me to another one that's too far. Y'all got to do something. Because I just moved here. They were like, well, let's see if we're here in the system. Literally, I walked out there with the job. I used to have to take 3 connecting buses just to get to work every day. And it would
That is.
seriously. So within a month though, the girl that I moved there with, some dude she used to talk to wanted to marry her and asked her to move back to Detroit. I ain't saying no names, but she left and was like, look, I got a cousin. She'll stay here with you. And I'm like, I don't even know your cousin. My name is on the utilities. Your name is on the lease.
Yeah,
God damn.
like,
She left. She left. I literally, bruh, my story, bro, like, one thing I do believe in, man, I don't go to church and all that, but I do believe in God. And I do believe that things happen when you ask for it, and you ask for your blessings, you have prayers, because I've been through so much shit, bro. In my life, I done had guns pulled on me. I done had cops pulled on me, guns on me by cops and niggas alike, and I'm still here. I done seen so much shit, bro. I done been asked out to the point where I didn't know where my next meal was gonna come from. I've been to the point where I didn't know how I was gonna pay this rent. I had to the point where I didn't know how I was gonna get this car. They just got busted up on the side of the road, and that was my only transportation. Like, I've been through so much shit, man, to be here to this point doing all this. The story has to be told just to let people know, man, if I can do it, you can too, man. Straight up. It's real out here, man. But don't give up, man. You can make it happen, man. So my journey to Atlanta was crazy. Long story short, man, I started getting back back to the clothes. I started doing my clothes. I started doing the rapping shit. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I was meeting rappers all over the place, man. Bone Crusher. And I got pictures to a Bone Crusher. Yeah. I done met Project Pat. I done met Waka Flocka. I done met, Miss Deb, who's Waka Flocka manager. She was the manager for Nicki Minaj. She worked with Gucci, worked with all the past, right? Yeah. Before they leave, I'm gonna pull up all the pictures. I done met a lot of people, man. Steve Harvey, Nick Cannon, goddamn, like a lot of people. Yeah. So I was doing a lot of music. I was rapping. We had a song out. So anytime I was rapping, I was hand painting once again all the outfits for me. All 3 of my homeboys, man. Shout out to DJ Wildstyle, man. Shout out to CJ Mook, and I had a big bro. So I can't skip this part of the story. So after I left the place because old girl bounced and went to Detroit. Right. I had to move in with this lady that I worked with, right? So what I did was I said, fuck it, man. I'm going to do this music shit and I'm going to be successful no matter what, right? Yeah, so what I did as an artist, I took a piece of paper, I drew on it. And I wrote my YouTube on there. I drew a picture of myself. I put my single that I had out called I Got the Munchies. It was hilarious. And I put all my information on there. My Facebook, my MySpace, I think it was. I put my MySpace on there. I put my Facebook on there. And then I went to the back room at the Walmart and I Xerox copied a whole bunch of copies. Right? So then what I did was I went to every single apartment complex around the neighborhood and I was putting them on people's cars. I catch the bus. I went to the mall, putting flyers in people's cars. I didn't know anything about advertising back then. We didn't have the smartphones and shit, right? Yeah. So then, at the end of the day, I got off the bus and there were 2 clubs. There was a bar and grill and there was a club. One was called Wild Bills and one was called Barnacles, right? So I looked at the Wild Bills one. They had like all these cowboy hats and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, man?
Go ahead and
Go ahead
here right quick.
So I'm like, let's go to the bar and grill. We go there. Go to the bar and grill. Yeah, our survey says final answer, right? So I go to the bar and grill, man, and I sit there and I'm like, okay, I literally had no car, I had nothing. I just got off the bus, right? So I take out my book bag with my belongings, all the flyers and stuff, and I put it in the bushes around in the back of the bar and grill. I run into the bar and grill, and I'm like, yo, I talk to the person at the front door. I'm like, yo, I want to speak to the DJ. I got this song, you know what I'm saying? It's called I Got the Munchies. It's gonna be dope. They're like, all right, cool. You know, we're gonna let you holler at them. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I sit down at the bar. I don't drink. I don't smoke. So I grab me some food and I'm just sitting there. Right. Yo, I waited the entire and the reason I'm telling y'all this is this will let y'all know how my hustle has been since day one. Ooh. So we came to Atlanta, didn't have no family or nothing out here. Went to this bar and grill, say, yo, let me holler at the DJ. I stayed there the entire night to talk to the DJ. I wait till the entire bar closed just to talk to the DJ. Right. So this dude walks up to me. He like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, yo, man, I want to talk to the DJ. He like, yeah, that's my uncle. What can I do for you? I'm like, yo, I'm this rapper dude. I just moved here from, Indiana and stuff. I got this song called I Got the Munchies. What's up? He was like, let me check you out. So I had my whole flyer. I gave my flyer, told him about my stuff. He like, yo, if we're going to holler at you, we're going to see what's up. long story short, man, that dude, he became my big brother, like my mentor, man. His name is Jay the Hitman. He has been behind me 100% everything that I did when it came to my music. He showed me how to press on my flyers. He showed me how to know the essence of what hip hop is. He helped me when it came. He gave me my first audition with an A&R. I think it was with I believe it was Capitol Records, if I'm not mistaken. But he was right there for me, man. I learned a lot from him. So when I built my team on my own and started painting all our clothes, we would perform in our clothes and stuff while we was rapping on stage. I mean, rapping in the malls. We were rapping. We doing performances everywhere, man. Winning open mics, doing the whole nine.
Wow.
And yeah, we was doing it. So that's how I got to keep on doing with the painting the clothes and stuff like that, man. So yeah.
Dang.
Man.
And that was just the beginning part of that entire story, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, that is.
So how we get here?
That's
He goes, okay, I'm here. Then I'm here. But how we here, man?
Yeah, how we here? Okay.
So fast forward some more if you want, or
yeah, we're gonna fast forward. So okay, so after we started doing the clothes, I got into doing custom shoes. A lot of people knew me from customizing shoes.
Oh, gotcha.
So we did all the Jordans, the Timberlands, the Nikes, the Air Force Ones. We did all that.
Gotcha.
This beautiful little lady over here is the reason why I got into doing the digital art.
Man.
All right. So what happened was, I was doing shoes, and she was like, "Look, babe, you know, I love you, right?" And I'm like, "Damn, what we gotta talk about?" What I do? Because anytime a woman tell you what I do, it's something I done did. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, "Yo, babe, look, you know how? Okay, look, she's all about perspective. She was like, how much are you making per custom shoe that you do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Tim's, I can flip them mugs." And I'm gonna put this out here now. So like, I used to flip Timberlands. I used to go to the hood. I can get me some like replica Timbs or whatever, or you can get the the official joints. But I buy some for like, you can get like 40, 60 bucks in the hood. Timbs usually run you about 200. Yeah. I can flip them for a good 350, 400 after I customize them. Yeah. If it's the legit ones, like I'm really gonna run you. So a lot of times I have people just send their Timbs to me, cause I was doing Timbs and only making like $150. So think about it. If I bought the Timbs and customized them and I only made $150, you know what's up. You know what I mean? So, but I got to the point where I got the highest I ever got. I was like selling shoes, like real Air Force Ones and stuff that people sent to me, or I had to go to the store and purchase for like $250, maybe $350.
Oh my god!
After I customized them, and these were legit, right?
Right.
So after that, she told me, she was like, "Yo, it takes you about 8 hours to make the shoes, sometimes 6 hours." Right. Right. Once you sell it, now you got, so every time you make a sale, you got to sit down and you got to do the artwork. And this is what I was saying to myself. And she was like, the type of money my girl make and the type of money I make is way different. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, well, what's your goal? How much money you really want to make? How many shoes would I be able to do or have to do to even make, let's just say 10 grand in a month. Word. How many shoes would I have to do? How long would that take? That's gonna take. Right? That's called. That's a. We ain't all good at math, man.
I'm doing the math in my head right now.
Dude, that's a lot of freaking shoes.
Right.
And then you paint them, right?
Where the hell am I gonna go? What can I do? I'm stuck at the crib drawing on shoes, right?
All day, every day.
All day, even if the money's good. I gotta trade my time for money.
You slaving to that. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So it's fun, but realistically, the type of life I wanted to live and the type of life that we wanted to live, I had to come up with a different option. So I stumbled upon an app, an ad that came on my phone called, it was about Procreate. And it was showing people how to draw on their phone, man. So you can download the app. It's called Procreate. I'm plugging y'all right now. It's called Procreate. And you literally could draw with a stylus pen, or you can draw with your finger on your phone. So I'm like, damn, I started doing research, and I'm like, hold on, you can get this shit on the iPad? I'm like, damn. Call my girl, like, hey, yo, they can get this on the iPad. She said, hold on, that'll help you to stop doing shoes? I'm like, yeah. She like, yo, we about to get that shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we went and got the iPad, we went and got the Apple Pencil too. So literally I started drawing on the iPad because I found out the same amount of time it took me to draw on the shoes that I would do on the iPad, I literally could print the digital prints off.
Oh, okay.
On the posters, so I was just making posters. I'm excited at my job, like I'm taking my posters to the job. I'm talking to the person at the desk, like, yo, y'all see what I drew? They're like, nigga, yeah, good for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no way to say it. They're like, yeah, congratulations, man. That's great. You're right. I'm like, no, y'all don't understand. I had already seen.
You see the future,
bro. When I first drew on the phone, I said, oh my god, it's game over.
Yeah.
My girl, she didn't fully understand at first. She was just happy that I was getting out of the shoes. She hated the shoes, bro. If I spilled paint in it, she hated the shoes. She was
get
like,
these shoes out of here.
To this day, if I'm about to make something for myself, she's just like,
here we
go. She roll out because people still ask me to this day to make shoes. I always decline them. But so when I got the app, I was like, bro, this is gonna be life changing. This is like, I knew it was life changing because I'm like, so you mean to tell me I could draw this one time and I can put this shit on anything? I said, oh yeah.
We done.
We in here. We in here.
Yeah.
The work ethic I had to do painting on clothes. That's what I'm telling y'all the story. The work ethic I had to do to bust my ass for so many other fucking jobs. You mean to tell me when you think about it, when you work a job,
right?
You know. When you work a job, say you work like you doing trucks and truck driver. I've done every fucking job you can think of under the sun, carpet cleaning, all that.
Right.
When you're working a job, no matter how hard you work and you bust your ass, if you're getting paid an hourly wage, doesn't matter the effort that you put in, you're going to get the same results. What y'all doing? What I'm doing? Entrepreneurs, you doing your podcast. The more podcasts you busting out, the more motherfucking. Yo, man, sorry about that. We had a little breakup in the system, but we back. Yeah, hey, man. So look, the more motherfucking money, the more work ethic that you put, when you're doing as an entrepreneur, you're gonna see the results of it from your business. So if you have your business and say for instance I'm doing all this artwork and I'm drawing. Y'all dropping podcast after podcast, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Whereas when you work for a job and stuff, no matter how hard you work in that fucking hour, you only gonna get that fucking hourly wage. You understand? So I was like, well, fuck, if I could bust my ass working all these other jobs and shit, then I could do that for my own shit. And I'm gonna see the ramifications of my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah, the digital art, the digital game, man, has just been a life changer for me, man. So, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
I remember me and you were talking earlier on the way here, right?
Yeah.
To the room, and you were talking about, man, there was times that you was like, man, what the fuck, man? And just kick you right in the balls. Like,
yeah, man.
You mentioned those, like, I ain't gonna say how many times, but like, man, well, okay, let's go to the first time. Do you remember the first time you felt that way? Like, it's like, dog, I'm flexing, man. I'm flexing. But,
man, you putting in all this work, man. All this work, but it's just not clicking yet.
Man, how many times that happened to me? How many? Man, so it's been a lot of times, man. Yeah, it's been a lot of times where I would come home. She knows, man. And even before we met, it's been so many times where I'm just like, yo, why the fuck? I see all these other people getting it, and I'm not getting it. You understand what I'm saying? Social media can be a blessing and a curse.
Yes.
You understand? It depends on your being and how you reciprocate things when it's put into your face, in your face. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a lot of times where I will look on social media and I see other people being successful in the things that I want to be successful in.
Right.
I'm busting my ass. I'm doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And this is why earlier when I was talking about prayer and blessings, right. I believe I've gotten everything that I've asked for and worked for. And let me put it to you like this. A lot of times people in their lives, they'll say, yo, man, I'm going to just let God go through me and let it flow through me. And it's just going to happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Right.
That's when it comes to relationships. That's when it comes to jobs. That's when it comes to achieving anything that you want out of life. But I think that's bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why. I feel like you need to ask for it, pray for it, and then put in the fucking work to achieve it.
That's like they say, man, faith without works is dead, bro.
Right, so I was putting in the work, but I think I had lost that connection because I was putting in the work. There was been times I worked 2 jobs. Right. Like, this is one of the moments. I was working temp agency, working maybe about, I'll say 12 hours a day, then go do Lyft for maybe 3-4 hours. Damn. And then I would go home and try to work on my artwork or whatever, draw, paint a shoe, try to do a YouTube video, get a couple hours sleep and do it all over again. And I'm sitting there like, yo, why haven't I gotten to that point where I want to be at? Why, what am I not doing? When I was doing music, I wanted to do music. I wanted to do music so bad. I did N1 basketball. I played with Hot Sauce. I used to do celebrity basketball games. I didn't sit the fuck down and listen to what I was supposed to be doing. Every time I meet somebody, be like, yo, bro, I love your music, bro, man. That artwork, bro. Damn, bro, I love them shoes. Damn, man, that shirt you made that was dope, bro. I didn't listen.
I'm about to say it was in your face.
It was in my face, bro. I'm telling you, it was in the face.
Oh my god!
Shout out to my producer. He'll be mixing my stuff. Shout out to Slice and Tip. They would be mixing my stuff, and they'd be like, "Yo, bro, easy." With my name back in the day was Easy, and they'd be like, "Easy, bro. Listen, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I love the single you just dropped, but man, you got to do something with this artwork, man. You got to do something with this artwork." And I just would not listen until I think God had to damn near take everything away from me, man. It was points where I was sleeping in my car. It was points where the only place I could draw was in the mall. It was points the only time I could draw I would take a flat screen TV in somebody's restaurant, plug up my shit with video games, plug up my blow dryer, my fucking airbrush gun, and draw and paint in the motherfucking restaurant and say, "Fuck, what the fuck you gonna do about it?" To the point where even the owner of the store had to say, "Yo, what are you doing here?" And the top manager was like, no, he's good. This is what he does. Because that's all I had, bro. Y'all have no fucking idea what the fuck I've been through and what I've done. But that perseverance, so God took everything away from me, sat my ass down. He took all the rapping, the music, the mini tours we were doing, all the awards I was winning, my whole group, my team, everything. He took away everything that I was doing, right? I had nothing, and then he was like, "Yo, back to square one with this art shit. You gonna listen. You gonna fucking listen." And that's what I had to do, man. So those were times where I was just like, "Yo, fuck." You know what I'm saying? How am I going to elevate to that next level? You know what I mean? So there's different levels to this shit, man. Not only do you need to listen to your calling, then you need to perfect your craft, then you need to know how to monetize and elevate and take it to a whole nother level when it comes to monetizing, when it comes to advertising, when it comes to slogan in your face, when it comes to different levels of the business to make it bigger than just the art and craft part of it, but really turning it into a business, man. So yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna say I have a similar story, but I did have a story. It was like one time I was drinking probably a mango-rita or whatever the fuck, right? I'm watching my kids watching these YouTube videos. Watching stupid little guys playing video games. I hear this, they're literally like screaming. That's all I do. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
My wife heard me, and then I went out, I got mad. Then I said, "How many views this video got?" I'm like, 3 million. I'm like, look at the subscribers, like hundreds of thousands. I got up, almost got in tears. I promise you, I was almost in tears. I'm like, Chad and myself got way better stuff than something that has some sustenance in it. Don't get me wrong, playing video games is cool like that, because I watch a couple of guys and girls that who play video games or whatever. But it's like it helps you on walkthroughs on certain video games. I'm a Resident Evil guy, love that stuff. Sometimes I'm like, how to do a speed run, tips and tricks, versus goofy guys who, YouTube voice, ways of talking. That shit, I hate that shit. Right. and they sit there and be like, screaming and talking to everyone. "Hi, how you doing? I'm Jeremy. Welcome to my stuff. But first, before you do this, like and subscribe." Oh Lord.
Bro, you never told me.
Who talks like that? Nobody talks like that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You real, and I'm with you all the time. This be like, man, this motherfucker's gangster right now. Right now, if this man Doug is like really in your face, on some real shit, giving us life story on how you got here to this ball. The drill.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and this is where I can look at as a man and understand that when I look at other people doing things and I see the success, right? And if you have ambition and you want to be able to create and achieve something, there's a borderline of jealousy and envy that can come into your heart, and it's happened to me.
Right.
You understand? So what I have to realize is that this is what you got to realize. This is what you got to do. There's something for everybody. So what you have, so this is my thing. If you're not in the motherfucking conversation, if you're not in the room, if you're not doing what it takes for you to get in front of those people, that's all the fuck they got to choose from. You got to put yourself in a position to be in the conversation. You got to put yourself in the... I'm speaking about myself.
Right.
I have been relentless with advertising, making art every fucking day, posting, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everything to be in that fucking conversation, to show up and do these conventions, to show up and say, you know what? Okay, this person got this, that person got that. You know what I'm about to do? Yo, for a whole year. My girl contest to this because she was seeing me every fucking day, man. Frustrated. Drawing. Studying this shit to the point where I was like, okay, you know what? If they think that's hot, I'm going to put myself in position so they'll see what the fuck's really high. Would show you what's really in your fucking face. So same thing with y'all, man. I feel like what I was talking about before, the consistency of you doing what you're doing.
Right.
That little motherfucker is annoying. But you know what? I used to tell people is like, if that's all they have to see, that's all they gonna fuck with.
Damn.
So when you put enough, when you keep on dropping them videos, you keep getting in their faces, you'll have them come and check out your shit too. Because you're gonna pop up in the feed. You're gonna pop up in the algorithm. So I say, I never hate the fucking game. I learn the game. I execute this shit. I'm psychology like a motherfucker. The art of war, 48 laws of power, 50 laws of power. Shout out to 50. I study every aspect of the game because if I see somebody doing something better than me, if I see somebody doing what the fuck I want to do, I study them to the fucking T, bro. Like I'm methodical with this shit. Wow. Like as much as it's in your face and happy and everything, when I go in that room and I'm by myself and I'm drawing, man, I'm a mad fucking scientist, bro. Like straight up. If I didn't have my father in my life, I'd probably be some mob, I'd be CIA, I'd be on some other shit.
Frankenstein and Heisenberg up in this mud.
Because at the end of the day, what people don't do, this motherfucking thing right here is search for information.
It's all right there.
Oh my God.
It's all
I
right
say that all the time.
there.
You saying stuff, I tell my own daughter, I'm like, you're the only one that's doing it right.
Right.
The one I showed you.
Yeah, our work.
She
yeah,
does
man.
That. She's doing that. Like she learning about animals. She doing like looking at different. Like I'm gonna draw that.
This
she does that.
right here is the game changer, man.
You be a CEO, bro.
This shit right here could change your fucking life. This thing right here, man.
And bro, you know what? Ironically enough, that's what's helped elevate our podcast.
Exactly.
And the editing and things that we do is, I kind of got on the same time because, not to say that I was kind of getting somewhat frustrated with how things were going with our podcast, just because I feel like, and not just saying it because it's me and Jeremy and it's ours, but I feel like our podcast is special. Mm-hmm. It is, and it's like, oh, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that?
Right.
So I just one day at work, sitting on my phone, like looking at things, looking at different ways, looking at what other people are doing, and I'm like, wait a minute. Jeremy and Dorothy kind of gave me a blueprint. Mm-hmm. So let's take what they came up with. I'm gonna look at what I have here, and all I did was download an app on my phone, because I hear it all the time. People, oh man, I came up with this great idea. I just downloaded an app on my phone, and it helped me come up with this idea. And now look at me, I'm another millionaire. Yeah. So,
oh man,
I downloaded an app, and it's a free app to edit our podcast.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I mean,
the newest stuff been him.
Yeah. What do you think? Like the podcasts are good, and it shows our personality, because
Hey, man. Yeah. So here's one thing to add on to what I was saying too.
Yeah.
What you're saying. So he was saying like learn the game. Now the game I'm looking at is for the children. Boy, it goes cater to the kids. I'm going, but I can't be me. I'm not WWE. I cuss. I drink. I talk trash. I say all kinds of stuff. I admit that I do the dirty deeds with a woman. Bitch, lady, you. I mean, all that. You can't do that to the kids. So I was like, okay, I got to move around that. So I got to study the game what other people doing within the same realm I'm at.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm trying to do. But this man, like, he's relentless. Like, it really, I had to ask this man. I was like, yo, you got to be my co-host. And so now you learn about us.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real.
Real time with Fusion-Haa now.
Yeah, right.
It's real, because at the end of the day, man, you can't do everything by yourself sometimes.
Right.
And if you can build a team is always going to be stronger than
one.
Let's keep it on anime. What do we learn in anime?
The power of friendship, baby.
Power of friendship. All day,
That's
right?
true, though. That's true.
You got your Gokus, you got your Dragon Ball Z's, you got your Yu Yu Hakusho, you got your even Baki the Grappler. He had homies that along the way, even though he whooped their ass, they became friends with him and encouraged him to be a better person. So, friendship is something that even in anime, drawing all these characters, drawing all these designs, I learned that too.
Word.
I couldn't do all this without my woman. I couldn't did these things without my brothers, my homies and all that. So it's not just me. It's what you see a lot of times. But behind that, it's a strong unity of people, man, to be able to make this stuff and do this stuff.
You know what I respect about you, Lord knows how long we've been doing this. I don't even care about the time right now.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the stories. That's how entrenched.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
How grateful you are from where you started. And like, shout out to so-and-so, shout out to that. Shout out to Dookie Shoes. What's up, my nigga? When I was just joking. But shout out to that. And I'm like, and then shut the fuck up and I listen. I'm going, this man is grateful. You don't hear that all the time. Like, you hear it. But you named, it was a grocery list of people you just gave as you telling your story.
Because I wouldn't be here without.
I feel like you didn't forget anybody. You are truly humble, man.
And I'm like, you stole Cranz.
You are truly humble.
It's even more people, but it's okay. So I put it to you like this, man. There's nothing new under the sun. What I'm doing, this isn't new. There's other people who's doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is, what I tell people, whether you're in the podcast game, whether you're cooking burgers and flipping fries, whether you have your own hair business or hair salon,
Right.
the thing that's going to make you different is you.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I say in your face, I don't just do that for my health. You know, yeah, I'm crazy. I love having fun. It's fun for me. But at the same time, I do that because I know that some people aren't going to forget. I put my personality and me into not only the artwork, but into the name brand of the business, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing these things, man, and you're trying to be great at what you do, you have to be able to find those distinct differences that can separate you from everybody else. Now it might be your art style. It may be the way y'all both yin and yang, back and forth. Now look, think about it. Look at the aesthetics, like I was talking about before.
Yeah.
The hair, the style, your style. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You more wild with it, you brash with it. He's a little bit more reserved, but he's fun and happy, go lucky and stuff. Y'all balance each other. You know what I mean? So when you have that and you have that camaraderie, man, that's gunpowder. You know what I mean? So what my thing is, a lot of people, hold on, but this is the part of the game. This is when I get on some other shit.
Go ahead, man.
Right? Don't just focus, and this is what I talk to myself about. Don't just focus on the talent, because I see a lot of broke, talented motherfuckers out here, man. You gotta learn the game, and the game is the advertising. The game is the algorithm. The game is, like y'all said, finding what's hot, finding what's going on, being able to find your audience and what the fuck y'all talk about, mix it up in there, and then add your own sauce to the game, right? So a lot of times we be so focused on, yo, I gotta have the best camera, I gotta have the best audio. Yo, I know motherfuckers that just do like this and record and be hitting all that shit. Because even myself, I draw what I like to draw, but I also draw what's going on, what's popping, what's hot. You know why? Because when I bring that and I get the attention from what's hot, then I can bring them into my world.
Ooh,
you understand what I'm saying? So that's a hook and bait, right? That's a hook and bait, right? Yeah. So hook, line, and sinker. So I look at that, man. You have to learn the game, and this is a lot of times what, you know, us as entrepreneurs, you have some people who, like you said, man, why this isn't working? And then you go and look up stuff like, damn, that's all I had to do? Yeah. Those little things, man, when you do research with this thing right here, this cell phone, could be a game changer, bro. Internet, all that. Yeah, straight up.
Man, it's so funny, man. You just like study us. We literally just met today. First time.
11, 12 So we have to tell this story.
Okay.
This is the.
Go ahead, man.
So we've been sitting here walking around just looking up in space like, is this day really happening? Like, is this what's really going on? So check this out, Fusion fam. So Jeremy reached out to Doug, Mr. In Your Face.
Yeah,
he reached out. He reached out to him on Instagram.
Yeah.
He was just really just showing respect to the work that he put in, and then that led to us doing an interview, which led to us. He came to Dallas, so FusionHaa came to Dallas from Houston, Texas. Hashtag Houston bias. So we just met today.
Yeah.
Literally today at like 11:30.
Yeah.
And we just pieced it up. The synergy was there, and somehow, some way, we ended up helping this man sell shirts all day.
Hey,
we bought it.
We bought it. I mean, look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. I've been fiending for this shirt. Like, you don't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you this. I go on your website on Instagram. I'm just looking. I'm like, I need this shirt. I need it. I have to have this shirt. That Green Hill. I straight out of Green Hill. But we're gonna talk about that though.
Hey, say like hotcakes, man. We just get outside, man.
His stuff was
we will show it out, man. We just came from Indianapolis Comic-Con.
And that's a great problem to have. That's how you know this man is talented.
Man.
So we went from buying his product to helping him sell it because, one, I mean, we just want to help this man out. But I'm not going to lie. It's something that I believe in because I'm looking at it and I'm just like, man, this is truly nice, man. And
just shout out to my manufacturers, man. You know, y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
But no, I couldn't have did it. Once again, I couldn't have did it without them, man. They were able to provide such a great product.
This is dope.
Yeah, man. This something I've never seen before, man.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you earlier today, man. Like I was talking, you know, he a black guy. One of our elders say it like that. You know, and you know, one of the problems, like, why can black people sell stuff or be entrepreneurs, and half the time it's like we overprice shit, right?
Oh yeah, we talking about that. Right.
Yeah, and like, and I'm going, and I'm looking at your stuff. Like I'm at the port, and I'm like, yo, this shirt's like $66, or the hoodie costs X. I ain't gonna put too much of yourself out there.
No, hey yo, hoodies are $100, man. If it's a little bit bigger than the normal size, $110. If you get the regular t-shirt, $66, and if it's 2XL or higher, man, you're gonna pay that $70, man, with a little bit of shipping on that, man.
Now,
yeah.
That really said, because you had to do that. This shameless plug.
Plug that in, man.
Yo, hey, that's cool.
InyofaceArt.com, man.
Yeah, you already know. So he was like, man, oh, he's overpricing himself. I'm like, whoa. I said, okay, hold up. I haven't met you yet, though. But I watched what you did on your first Instagram. That's another story.
Okay.
You brought it back.
Yep.
And that's how I had to reach out to see you again. Anyway, I said, nah, I watch him draw it himself. I said, how can you sit there and tell that man he's overdoing it? Well, he got to put it out there, start loading, go high. But I go, but what if the product is good? He worked hard on that art. I ain't gonna lowball that man. I get like, start loading, go high.
Put it to you like this.
All right.
How does the consumer know when I started?
They don't know. They don't.
But here's the key, and here's another crazy part that we seen. You pass some of that stuff out anyway. Now, my wife told me that story. I have to get that video from you, bro.
Yeah, we definitely gonna put that in there for sure.
That 3 little munchkins came around. 4? There was 4?
4 of them.
There's 4, yeah.
4 little memes. I think it's around the time me and him left. Do some other business. And then my wife was like, yo, man, little kids. And we seen them too. Little kids, man, just gave them hoodies. I see them hoodies. I'm like, damn!
Yeah,
that's how 4. You gave out 4 hoodies.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, man. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all on this podcast. Because like I said before, man, I have it's called killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this is how I look at it. When I kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I got these hoodies. It's hard as hell to sell these fucking hoodies. It's getting hot, right?
Don't worry about it.
Hold on.
Okay. So
I'm looking at it. So I got all these hoodies. I had these hoodies for about what? Probably since sometime last year. I had these hoodies. Just wasn't selling. I kept forgetting to bringing them to conventions because, like I said, I don't sell too many kid hoodies. So I'm like, you know what? This is what we can do. We can make some kids' days and do something really nice for them, and we can get some free advertising from them. I'm gonna put them to work. So when I see these little kids, and they hungry. The first little dude, he was hustling. He's like, yo, what's up, man? I need this, that. I'm like, oh, word? I'm like, yo, what's up with you, man? He's like, yo, and he had on this other shirt of one of the vendors at the event. I'm like, nah, we gotta change that. So I'm like, yo, let me holler at you, little man. So he had his 4 homies, and I'm like, yo, what size y'all wear? And they're like, yo, I wear this. So he tried it on, he couldn't fit it. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get all y'all something. This is what I'm gonna do. Each one of y'all here, y'all some cards and stuff. That got all these little kids gonna be looking at y'all. Y'all looking like the little Ninja Turtles and stuff. Y'all cool. Y'all looking fly. And I love the main one. His energy was on point. I felt good doing something. And at the same time, I got me some good advertising and stuff done. So my thing is, I love doing things, but in the back of my mind, I'm always looking like, okay, yo, I can do this and I can get this done at the same time. You see all these people out here, like when you see a rapper or entertainer, they spend like, $250,000 on a car or whatever like that. You're like, damn, you're wasting this money. No, that's a tax write-off. Sometimes you got to spend, if you make a certain amount of money, you got to spend a certain amount of money or the government going to take it. You know what I mean? So there's little things when they give money to charity and all that, tax write-off. So the way I look at things, man, is if you can do something for somebody, make their day, and do something for yourself at the same time, every party wins. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you, and once again, I got this in the inventory. Why I'm gonna keep on trying to? That's why you seen the other guy. He was like, "Yo, I don't have enough for He giving me the quarters and he was like,
"Oh yeah, because some of that was his kid stuff."
He wanted, so he had to sign a cutty and he couldn't. He was like, "Yo, I got a couple dollars here. I got some quarters here. I got a couple." I'm like, "Nah, bro, it's on the house. I just gave 4 away." So that made that person's day. They don't even know, but they don't even know in the back of my mind. I'm like, I'm just getting rid of these joints. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you do things, man, that can help other people, and at the same time, like, look, fuck it. You gotta know when to take a loss in the business too. I take a motherfucking loss every time I do this shit. You know why? I'm giving away posters. I give away a couple shirts. I give away some hoodies and shit. Right. So, but at the same time, some things are better than the fucking money. That experience that you fuck with that person, they'll never forget that shit. Yo, this motherfucker looked out for me. I seen a dude dressed as Gohan. Yo, bro, you look dope. Yo, here's a free poster. You know what he did? Yo, bro, let me get 2 shirts.
Oh, turnaround.
It happens like that sometimes. So sometimes you get your blessings coming right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything with these anyway. Taking up room and storage in my crib. You know what? These kids will do a lot better with it. And guess what they're gonna do?
They're gonna tell everybody else.
Tell everybody about
that shit, bro.
Little walking billboards.
Yeah, man. So, I mean,
chain.
business and doing artwork, man, is more to it. It's so many different psychological aspects that you can take to it as a customer, as a consumer, and as a producer that I have to study and learn. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot to it, man. It's a lot to it. But at the end of the day, it makes me feel good. I love seeing everybody wear this stuff.
I seen it.
Yeah, man. It feels good, man.
Oh man. So I got a question. So earlier we were talking about, the low point, man, you're getting frustrated with what's going on. That things aren't happening the way that you want them to happen.
Plenty of time, still to this day.
Word.
Still to this day, but man, we gotta talk about today because I've been seeing people wearing your shirts. How does it feel to walk around seeing people wearing your merchandise? And when they see you, man, they light up when they see you.
Yeah, man.
And especially when you go in your face, like they love it. They do it right back at you.
I like
man,
it
how does
just
that
as
fit?
much.
How does that, man?
It feel okay. So it's like, bro, used to get kicked out of class for drawing it, and then you have your art teacher. Shout out to Ms. Weiss, man. She, my own art teacher,
Really?
bought my stuff. That was my high school.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Man, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I know you proud of him.
Yeah. You like, that's my baby.
I know you proud of him. Damn.
No, but so it's, it feels good, bro, because it's like at the end of the day, for somebody to spend their hard-earned money with you, to take out the time to not only say, yo, look, bro, like I just did Indianapolis Comic Con, and there's like, so just imagine you have an entire convention, and I'm talking about it's like 20 times the size of this thing. I mean, it's like,
Oh yeah.
when you were in one aisle, they called it the 100. I was all the way in 1800. They went up to like 2200.
It's like
It's like that, right? So we sold out crazy. That's why I'm so low at this event with merch. For people to take their hard-earned money and spend it with you and say, yo, bro, I want to support you, man, and I'm about to put this mug on.
Right.
That's a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. It's like, yo, it humbles me, man. It lets me know, like, yo, bro, without these people, there is no me. You know what I'm saying? These people, it's like a badge of honor, man. It's like you're part of the family. That's why I say you're part of the In Your Face family, because when somebody, literally, my mother was wearing one of my t-shirts, and her husband was wearing my t-shirt, and they were in Indiana, and somebody was like, yo, did you get that shirt from In Your Face? And she was like, that's my son. And she was like, yo, we were there, got some posters from him. And I mean, my mother FaceTimed me while the dude trying to eat this because they were at a restaurant. She's like, yo, can I FaceTime you? You can talk to my son right now. Oh my God. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So that.
Man, having mama proud of you, man. They ain't nothing better.
I put my mama through a lot. I put my mother and my father through a lot. So to be able to let them know, man, at the end of the day, that the artwork that I was blessed with, I'm letting God know, like, yo, I'm listening. I'm doing what you, and I talk to God, maybe like, yo, what up? You already know what it is. I'm listening to what I'm supposed to be doing. Damn. And it's to the point where people are coming to me and say, yo, man, my son, he loves this stuff. Can you guide him in the right direction? Or, so it means a lot, man, because I want to be able to show people that as a kid, I grew up thinking that you had to be a starving artist. I didn't see my father do anything with the art. I didn't see my grandfather do anything with the art because they weren't afforded the opportunities that we have right now. With this, there's no excuse now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Your grandparents,
a lot of millionaires now overnight.
bro, you know what I'm saying? Your grandparents, your parents didn't have the opportunities that we have, so we need to take a hold of them and use them to the best of our ability, man. So, to see that, it's very humbling. It lets me want to go harder. It's crazy. It's like the more success, I'm getting addicted to grinding and wanting to do more.
Dang, it's like work no more, is it?
It's
like work no more, huh? It's just
never been art's never been work. Nah, hell no.
Oh, never.
Artwork?
Forgive me for my ignorance.
No. Artwork is not work because it's like I was getting kicked out of class for doing it. I was doing it for free. when you find the thing that you would do for free, shit, man, you in there, man. Because I mean, after that, you're gonna literally be getting paid to do what you already been doing. So it's just like I was drawing and I'm like, oh, hold on, y'all pay what for what? To do this shit? Oh hell, let's go, nigga. Who you want? You want Goku, Vegeta, nigga? I
go to see
you.
Commission, like, yo, what you looking for, man?
Yeah,
like,
what's up,
it depends what you want, man. So yeah, man, you the man.
No, look, we are. it's not even me. Like I said before, I don't give a fuck how dope your shit is. And I was going to tell you even about the podcast, right?
Right.
And it's like it's special, and what I'm doing is dope.
Yeah.
Yo, man, you can have. I know a place right now. I forgot the name of the country, but it got to the point inflation got so bad that they had $1 million bills, but the inflation went through. The money don't mean shit. It's just paper.
Wow.
If you have gold, you don't have nowhere to spend it. Don't mean shit. Without the people to give you the benefit of the doubt and saying, you know what, I fuck with this. I'm gonna support this. That's what, man. I'm not the shit. I'm blessed to have somebody even be like, you know what? Because what if I make this shit and everybody's like, nah, nigga, that shit whack.
You just got a bunch of
Who?
stuff.
If you like not other countries and stuff, but say there's I ain't even gonna name a brand. Say there's a certain brand that used to be dope in the '90s. You put that shit on now, and they be like, "Shh, fuck you wearing?
Yeah.
You still wearing that shit?" Let me give you a matter of fact. Let me give you a prime example. Stephon Marbury. I used to love wearing the Stephon Marbury shoes. Right. And they had like all the different the colors and all that shit.
Yeah.
If you wear that, dudes be like, oh, what you wearing? But over there in China, Bill, like it's the shit.
Word.
Hell yeah. Bathing apes are still. Hell yeah.
Still. That was like 06. That was hot, man. That was it.
Fubu is still popping, bruh.
I ain't seen that. So I see like one or two people every now and again now.
Don't sleep on it. In certain places in the country.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? When you get travel, hey bro, certain places in the country still popping. So that's my thing, for people to still have value in what we do, to feel value, to tune into a podcast, to comment. I respond to every comment. I respond to every email. I respond to because I'm like, yo, I appreciate you taking out the time to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I respond to all. If you get a response from me, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Now in the future, I don't know. We might need to do some delegation for that.
Man.
But right now,
the right time, right place, right person.
Yeah, man. So it feels great, man. I used to, when you work. Think about it. When you work for Walmart or you work for trucking or whatever, you're walking around in that other person's logo.
Yeah.
I gotta wear that Walmart
driving that logo.
Yeah, you're driving that logo. It say Walmart right there, or it says McDonald's or whatever. You got that logos on your hat, your back. Yo, you tatted up with the logos. So for people to do that for me willingly and pay to do it, I'm like, oh man, this is fucking. I could have asked for a better opportunity and a blessing to be able to continue to do this consistently, man. Because this isn't the old end all be all goal for me. This is just what I'm able to do to help me get to the next goal in life that I want to do.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of more shit to do.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what you got next. If this is the be all end all, man, like.
Motivational speaking. I'm about to go get my teeth done in Cali, Colombia, or Miami. We're about to spend a bag on that. I got a financial literacy children's book series that I'm working on. I'm big. See, the artwork. A lot of people don't know the artwork is the gateway for me to build up the social media following and then build up the social proof. Shout out to David Shan podcast. Build up the social proof. I follow a group of guys called the Circle CEOs in Atlanta. It's like 5 or 6 black men, multi-millionaires. Who some dudes are earning like $400K a month. These men, and on education, financial literacy, in the trucking industry, podcasting, all that shit. These dudes are the elite in their specific fields, whether it's fitness or whatever. Neil Davis, all these guys, Mr. 2 Weeks Out, him 500, Alex Good Energy, David Shands, all these gentlemen. So my whole goal is to once again trading time for money, just like the shoes to the digital. I still got to trade my time for the money, even though it's a little bit smaller. I want to be able to be like your Chris Sabbath. He comes in, his presence alone is getting him that check. Right? So it's important for me to build up my social media following. I want to be an influencer. The conversation that we having now, these guys have this conversation and talk about education, talk about finances. That's $20K, that's $15K to speak for a couple hours. So I'm on a whole nother. So this is even this doing the pipe. He was like, yo, you want to? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to interview. You know why? I get to focus and practice on my speaking a little bit. I get to see how I can hold a conversation. I want to see if I'm able to, to say my words and speak in an elegantly. But right now we on some nigga shit. You talking shit. But at the same time, but at the same time, those are the things that I want to do. I'm bringing out books. I'm bringing out children's books. I'm drawing my own. I want to be the publisher and I want to be the illustrator. These are different things because there's certain things called evergreen content that I want to be a part of. evergreen content. Y'all know what that is?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Oh man, my gosh.
Fill
Came to the right fucking
Fill
place.
me in. What's up?
Evergreen content is content that can be used forever. So what if you did a book about
forever money? That's all.
it's forever. Like no matter what, so no matter what happens in the world, this is something you will always have to use.
Right.
How to do your bank accounts, how to save, how to invest, right?
Yes.
Financial literacy,
Right.
how to do taxes, how to get tax write-offs, what are the loopholes in the game? I don't give a fuck how old you get, what generation. Those are conversations. We may not be talking about The Rock 20, 30, 40 years later. We may not be talking about like even with the artwork, I may not be talking about certain Goku characters or whatever because I want to have something that everybody, I don't give a fuck, you will always have to type in and that you're going to look that up. People, these are questions and things that people talk about every generation forever. So when you're doing education, social studies, science, language, math, or whatever, these certain things will always come up in the game.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of things that, so right now you got a lot of guys who do YouTube videos and they will always do videos about camera equipment, how to do your YouTube.
Yeah.
This is shit every year people are looking up. They're trying to do. So the best way to do evergreen content for me as a content creator, if I can build my stuff up to the point where people are not just looking for Goku, they're looking for me. And I get paid for my presence, I get paid for my speaking, I get paid for my books. I want to have 4 to 5 different incomes coming in.
Smart man.
Hell yeah, man. So we went from, being in the car to the point where I can almost do double what a full-time doctor does and what she does in a month, I can do that double times in a month because you're learning how to build up. So same thing, if you're a professional and you have a career, you have a salary cap.
Right. Yeah.
They're only going to give you so much for what they feel you are worth for what you do. But as an entrepreneur, being an entrepreneur, you will be able to expand even more. Your cap is what the fuck you set your cap to be. So we need Airbnbs. We need fucking jet skis in Miami getting rented out. We need a motherfucking exotic car that I'm gonna rent out, and then that'll pay for 2 other fucking cars that I got just from that rental. We need other shit going. We need digital products. I don't want to just keep selling t-shirts. I need a digital product because a digital product, I make that shit once, and all you gotta do is download it. I ain't gotta make it again. You know how much I gotta pay for each one of these shirts? You know how much money I gotta drop down to get this shit made? Posters, t-shirts, running ads, running advertisement, doing all this shit.
Yeah, that's mad.
So what I'm saying, the name of the game is right now, if anybody watching this right now, whatever fucking time you watching this, bro, digital products is where the fuck is at because even what y'all doing, this is great. Because it's a digital product. You bought the shit that you need from it.
Yeah.
Once you do it, you shooting your videos and shit, the fuck else you gotta pay for it.
There you go.
They eating up the content, they downloading. You got people like Country Wayne and all these comedians stuff, they making money from the views. They getting paid off the advertisements.
Dropping gems, guys.
Hell yeah, man. So I'm just trying to show y'all, man, like trust and believe what some people are just artists.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. You feel me? I'm a
entrepreneur.
whole nother
I like
thing,
that,
bro.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So we doing this thing in your face, man. We trying to get to a whole nother level, and I appreciate the level that I'm at. I'm always grateful. If I die right now, I die with a smile on my face. But if God give me the opportunity to move in grace, we're gonna definitely be in your face.
Man.
Yeah, I heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Goddamn. Yeah, cause it's getting late. He gotta go to sleep.
No,
I just got one more question. Excuse me. So this has been a gem dropping interview, but now I just gotta get a little silly.
Oh, let's do it.
So when I heard you when you was selling your shirts, man, you was doing your spill, which is great, by the way. You were talking about you make controversial T-shirts, man. So
only made one.
Yeah, you made.
He's wearing it.
This is one right here. Yeah, of course I did. Because All Might's my guy.
Here it is.
So, give me one controversial take, because you seem to be a man of culture when it comes to anime. Give me one controversial take that you have when it comes to anime.
Oh man.
Like something that if you went out to the convention and shouted out at the top of your lungs, people be looking at you crazy. What you got?
Damn, man. Okay, let me see. I seen something online one time, but I don't know how true it is because I don't know how real. Okay, so One Punch Man, I think it was like One Punch Man, and somebody was showing like something that he did, like an explosion, but they showing something that Gohan did, and they were asking like, "Yo, could Krillin, go toe to toe or One Punch Man or something like that?" Because he took like I think it was somebody he tried to destroy. It took 2 punches to try to destroy him.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be One Punch Man. To me, he's a gag character.
He is. He has the power of two magic. He can't be stopped.
I don't really put him even in that realm of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I will say, man. And this is to all the people Dragon Ball, because I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. All right. Let me tell y'all something. All right. The reason why Broly hates Goku so much. Alright? Now this is this. Hold on. Now this is this.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
This is the
you sound outside.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what he's going to say?
This is the discussion that a lot of people say,
Okay, let's see.
Broly's stupid because he just keeps seeing a Kakarot and all that. Alright, let's break this down real quick.
Okay,
right?
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Alright, so if you remember in the original Dragon Ball Z movie, we talk about OG Broly, not the new Tarzan Broly. I'm talking about OG Broly, alright? So OG, yeah, he got the Tarzan feel, man.
Okay, that's all
so OG Broly, man. Okay, when they were kids, they both were in the pods next to each other, right?
And Goku was crying.
Goku was Hank on him.
So you sitting there trying to sleep, you just hear,
He keep crying and shit. Right now, this is what I think what happened.
Okay.
Y'all can play this back and watch this. I'm telling you, Goku kept crying, right?
Right.
Going ham. Broly next to him. He like, damn nigga, shut the fuck up. He start crying, shit, right? He get mad. What happens? The dude come pick up Broly
And try
to kill him. So I think Broly like, yo, you the ops. You the sense of dude. They thought it was me.
No!
Bro, I'm telling you. They thought so he probably been having nightmares.
Did you know what he said? Like, yo, this motherfucker too strong, man. We gotta get rid of this motherfucker. You know that, right?
No, hold on. No. I'm saying what Broly thought.
Got it.
So the king said that to happen. But I'm saying, so just imagine, you a baby, you don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah, you a baby.
He keeps crying and shit. He getting on your fucking nerves, right? You like, man, shut the fuck up. And they grab you like, no, it wasn't me, it was him. So hold on. So they stab you up, they throw you in the trash, they throw your dad in the trash, and then the planet blows up and somehow you harness your power.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be scarred for life. That's PTSD.
I'm just falling away good. All right, man. I'll see you later.
Hold on, and all you done heard was
I'm going to Earth.
Oh, man, what the fuck?
Because, hold on, think about this. How do you even know the name Kakarot? He had to know the name of the motherfucker to set him up. Because that's all he kept saying the whole goddamn movie. So soon when he
went full retard.
he seen his face and that hairstyle and knew his name since he's a baby. And soon he seen that nigga was on sight. He was like, Kakarot? And it was on sight, bro. It was on sight. So I think, because he stabbed him in the chest and all that stuff, bro. So I think ever since, he was like, when I see that, think about it. Even when he seen Goten, Kakarot, he was a little kid.
Like,
he wanted to
he does. You a kid now? You back to where you were.
He was Kakarot. Even in the video games, when they show like,
Goten.
Kakarot.
Karen.
Bardock, Kakarot. Black Rose, Kakarot. Like, that's all. Yo, he's
like, give it up, my boy.
That's PTSD, but a lot of people think that he's retarded. I'm like, no.
I say that all the time.
Dude, literally he caught a fade at one and a half. He caught a fade at 1.5. Yeah, he like, it wasn't, Goku got the ops on me, so I really feel like he's so misunderstood.
The funniest shit I ever heard in my life.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this is gonna keep me up for the draft like another 2 hours, man.
I appreciate y'all taking out the time.
Man,
that's our What you doing?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, don't thank us. We thank you.
Thank us, man. Black excellence right here, man. You already know, man. So we want to thank the people that came before us. We want to thank the opportunities that we have. The blessings that we have, man. We want to just keep on growing, man. Elevate.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is, man. So, but yeah, that's how I feel about that situation. Okay. Man. Yeah, that's something that people.
I'm gonna play this back.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Watch the movie.
Yeah, I'm watch the movie. It's funny though. It's funny. That's funny.
I'm telling you.
That's deep thought, man.
Yeah, because I heard people saying, I'm like, so I just kept watching the bell like, nah, man, he ain't tripping, bruh. He literally, when they pulled him up, he literally, and another thing, so why they think about, Goku was still crying, why y'all ain't pick up this bitch nigga right here? He's crying right next to me.
Y'all don't hear him? He is loud.
Because matter of fact, when they picked him up, he wasn't even crying no more. He was like, huh? And have you ever seen the uncut version? Like when they stabbed, he screamed. He was like, hey, he was crying a little bit. They stabbed him, he was like they fucked him up, bro.
Oh man. Never,
man.
Oh my god, this is great. Anything like this for anime, cartoons, anything.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you put
my
thought
God.
behind that, bro.
We're gonna have to do a whole nother anime episode, bro. To be honest, this is kind of
Listen. If y'all ever want to talk about DBZ, I got arguments about why I feel Vegeta is even way doper than Goku. All that shit. Y'all wanna
my
get me
God.
started.
Now see,
That's my guy.
I like Goku, but Vegeta is the best character in Dragon Ball. He's the most well-developed. Yeah, he's the most well-developed character in Dragon Ball. He's not even close.
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing real quick, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. So think about it like this, bro. Goku and Vegeta is like bowling against somebody who has the handicap reels on. And I'm going to tell you why. Everything Goku has learned, he learned from somebody else. Yep. Where Vegeta get the Galaxycon from?
That was his own.
Where Vegeta get the Final Flash from?
That was his own.
Who taught Vegeta how to turn Super Saiyan?
All by himself.
He just let it go and happen.
Yo, everything Vegeta has done, he had to even keep up. He done it on his own. Goku done had Grandpa Gohan. He had Master Roshi.
Yep.
He done had King Kai. He learned the instant transmission from the alien people.
Yeah, from the yard
He went to Otherworld, had multiple times to fight while he was dead, abandoning his wife and his kids to become stronger.
Being a terrible father.
He died. I told you. Sick of you, motherfucker.
Yes, he's a terrible
father. You can't pay child support from hell to heaven. I want to hear this shit.
He sucks.
Leave him alone.
He's a terrible father.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. So
I like how y'all say that.
Even with Vegeta though, think about it. So Vegeta's so gangster, bruh.
Yeah.
He get one of the richest girls in the damn.
Right?
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Still royalty around this motherfucker.
He don't do none of that pandering, no nothing. Now Goku just passive aggressive. She be like, yo Goku, why you ain't do the dishes? Bye. He don't even argue.
Nope, man.
He don't even argue.
Oh, when we learn instant transmission, Chi start complaining.
Man,
nope.
So that's what I think, man. You know, and I rock with Goku all day. I love rock with
Goku.
For
sure, man.
But I'm just saying, when we start getting to the comparison of Vegeta, how he gets shitted on by the creator, he gets shitted on at every turn. They give everybody opportunity before him to even
get a
W. God damn, what
he
this man
can't
gotta
beat. The only time he beat Goku when he beat the purple Goop Goku. That's the only time he ever did.
I mean, come on.
But that don't even count because that was filler.
Like, think about it. Like, they should have let him get that win against Golden Frieza that time.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking
man, that's the only win. If that would have been the only win Vegeta got.
That's all he needed.
That's it.
Let him redeem himself. Let him redeem himself for his people. God, and then you let Whis return time just for Goku.
Goku.
Yo, bro, I was so frustrated. I'm like, yo, this Kira Toriyama literally just be like, yo, fuck y'all.
Yeah. He hates Vegeta. He hates Vegeta.
Like,
but he said that so many times that Vegeta wasn't supposed to live past the Namekian arc.
Yeah,
it's like
he wasn't.
Everybody liked Vegeta.
When you about to let Krillin smoke you, you know the creator hates you, bro.
Yeah.
Krillin was about to kill him. I'm like, damn, Krillin. The Prince Elite, god damn, bro! Like,
what up with Yajirobe sword? That's what you talking about, right?
So you mean to tell me you about to get killed by Goku, Gohan with the assist, Krillin, and your Yajirobe sword? God damn!
You know they jump people in Dragon Ball.
That's straight.
Yeah, we need to do the hood version of Dragon Ball because soon you start that you ain't about to get no monologues. You ain't about to get none of that, bro. For real, I'm not letting you.
Definitely gotta do an anime episode.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
You trying to let somebody see who else trying to see you at your best ability? Man, I'm fouling. I ain't trying to see none of your best ability.
Like a 17, dude.
Yep. I looked like in a tournament with 17 when the favorite started transforming. He's like, pow, nope.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, boom, boom.
Man, come on, be fair.
Be fair.
I was supposed to do that.
Like that's
hold on. What's fair when, like I said, original Broly, they jumped. He had 4 people punching on him at one time. He was just standing there taking it.
Hey,
have y'all seen that scene?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was Goku first, then it was Piccolo, then it was Trunks. They were all just wailing on the No, matter of fact, it was just Goku and it was Goku and Piccolo just wailing on him, and then Trunks and Gohan both hit him with the blast. He clotheslined Goku and Trunks and Gohan. Yep. Then he like punk kicked Piccolo out of there, hit him with a blast. He took Gohan's face, clotheslining into the wall. Like, he killed his dad, blew up the people's planet. Like, he's the most savage dude.
Oh, man, that's my favorite saying right there, man.
Oh, my God.
Daddy not playing.
I literally can damn near word for word repeat all of the Broly.
Man.
Don't get me started.
Or the team's 4-star. Gohan, your chest isn't ready for this. Get back.
Yeah, man. Team 4-star, bro. They are hilarious, man.
They out here, believe it or not.
They're here?
They out here.
Oh, they're out here though.
Yeah, not here, but like out here in Dallas and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Chris Ragger even said that.
Yeah, I heard they had to stop doing it and stuff. So
Man.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on.
Thank you so much once again, man. This has been a
man.
great day, man.
Well, this
This
is the very first interview I've done anything with like somehow with my story and stuff. So I appreciate y'all letting me get that off, man.
Yeah, man. I hope one day if we get interviewed and they ask what day it changed for us, we say this day right here.
Oh, hey,
this day right here,
man.
This day, this whole entire day, man, is the day I feel like it's gonna change for us, man.
I guarantee you one thing, man. That consistency, that drive. If you don't ever change that shit, if you keep that up and you keep pursuing that,
right,
you done changed it already. You done changed it already before the day because you got to plant that seed. You just starting to see that seed grow.
Yeah.
And you seeing the potential of that. So that's how I look at it, man. Yeah. You are, because if you put in that homework and you put in that due diligence, then you already set your path. You already set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You already set.
Sure.
I appreciate to be a part of that, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, man, let's go ahead and end this thing out because it's late and we tired. I'm Chad.
And I'm Jeremy.
And this Fusion. Oh, wait. And this is In Your Face.
Yeah, In Your Face. You already know what it is, man. Check me out on the gram. Check me out on Facebook, YouTube. Just go to InYofaceart. You holla at your boy, man. You already know what it is.
And follow us on all socials. Y'all know the vibes. This is Fusion-Haa and we out. Ha!